Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to tackle the topic of AI. As you can see, I've brought my lovely little Chick-fil-A cup with me today. Work for Chick-fil-A if you can. That's my plug for Chick-fil-A. Not a sponsor, just a plug. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been concerning me for a long time, ever since the rise of ChatGPT and all these other AI-based functions that have really been coming to the surface recently. These things have been concerning me for one main reason, and that would be the topic of content creation. So as you may have experienced as a human, we all try to make original works of music or art or, but with the rise of AI, we're starting to learn that robots or artificial intelligence can do these things by itself and not of a human nature. So I feel like this should be concerning to all artists in general of all fields, because with the rise of this technology, we could lose our jobs. In theory. So a lot of people argue that there's going to be no replacement for human creation and human content in general. But I do feel like the industry is going to change drastically, and we have to be prepared to change with it. So practically, what does this mean? In the field of music production, with all the new melody makers and drum loops and the stuff we can do that generate ideas for us to get started, lyric generators, all this sort of thing. These are all great tools, but only if they're just used as tools. So as soon as we just start letting AI create our music for us, that's when we lose the mark of our human original creations. So should we not use these melody creators and lyric generators? I think we can to an extent, as long as they're used as tools and kept that way. Because there's always something good in a software that can help you get ideas when you can't think of anything, or can help you generate melodies when you don't know a lot of music theory, just like me. I just feel like there's got to be a line. We've got to figure out a way to use these things in moderation. Otherwise, they just become another part of the system, and we just become another part of the system. As artists and content creators, we need to watch for these sort of red flags, and we need to be able to find some sort of median, as some people would say, some medium between letting AI create our things for us and just doing it all on our own. Because I don't feel like it's healthy to do all these things on your own without any aid of technology, because the nature of what I'm doing right now involves so much technology. And I feel like AI can be a part of that, and it could be a very important tool to us as creators. And especially with the rise of things like algorithms and different processing systems that can tell us how many videos our YouTube audience is getting from our channels, and really suggesting the right videos for people to watch, all those things. I hesitate to say that they're harmless, but they're not going to affect us directly, at least not in the short term. But what we really have to be afraid of is when we start using AI to create our works for us and losing that kind of human touch that would happen if we just created them ourselves. So again, I'm not trying to hate on AI per se. I'm just saying we gotta be careful, because yes, it's okay to use melody makers, it's okay to use lyric generator tools and things, and random samples that AI has been generating, or ChatGPT to help us write blog posts or sketch out outlines for YouTube videos. All that's perfectly fine. I just think we've got to be on guard against AI taking over our lives and our jobs for us. And I feel like as an artist or as a creator, these tools can definitely be to your advantage, but I feel like the reason you became an artist or a creator is not so that you could have something else write what you do for you. And so I feel like to a lot of us, it's going to be important to try and keep that human authenticity to everything we do. So with that, I'd just like to leave a note: be cautious, but really use the tools you have to your advantage. Go out there, figure out what different tools you can use, and just really push them to the limit, because as long as they are benefiting what you are doing and you're not trying to let it just take over what you're trying to do. I think you know what I mean. But if you're trying to make good content and you're trying to push the limits and you're trying to become a better creator, then yes, by all means, use these tools. But I do feel like there should be a level of caution. You should find a line, and you should not cross that line when it comes to content creation. So what do I mean by that? Use the tools, by all means. It's probably the 5th time I've said that. Use the tools, but don't become dependent on the tools. Don't become dependent on the melodies that AI is writing for you. Try to learn. The whole point of doing this process as a content creator or an artist is to learn more and to kind of grow and develop your skills. If you have something writing melodies for you all the time, you're not going to grow and learn, and that's just the facts. So yes, it works in a pinch, use it to the best of your advantage, but definitely whenever it comes to just producing your own work, integrate these tools, but don't become one with them. Let your work be able to stand by itself as your creation. And it's totally okay to get inspiration from other things, inspiration from lyric generators. It's totally okay to use these tools.
Use the tools.
But you should be able to say, when you finish that song, or finish that book, finish that blog post, finish that even work of art, then you should be able to say, yes, I created this. This is part of me, and part of what I'm learning, and part of the process that I am working toward. So with that, go have fun, use all of the ChatGPT tools that you like. This is just my fair warning out there. Please be careful, don't do anything dumb, and have fun creating your works of art and your songs and your books, because, yeah, it's all part of the process. Take this as a cautionary tale, but by all means, happy creating, and I hope to see you again next Friday.